Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. We are at Camp McCarran, or McCarran, whatever you want to call it. And, well, we are here to bring the Crimson Caravan invoice to Dr. Hildern. But of course, there's Angela Williams here as well. Oh, you can hear the train.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
And we're gonna talk to her. What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Well, that's cool. What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries? What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Alright, goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Alrighty, let's go see Hildern then. Oh, Mr. Hildern.
Hey, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
About the contamination? No, this is the first time I've heard about Vault 22.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Oh, what, me, the primitive savage? Scientific discovery is never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Brilliant. More mutated plants to take care of. Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
No, although you are extremely patronizing. I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
Yes, Vault 22. You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
NCR has a food shortage?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Alright, what other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running.
Yes.
His name was something like Exceptional or Marvelous.
No, that was me. Oh, that was me. I fixed Helios 1.
I see. Of course you did.
Yes, I did. You bloody bastard. What do you think of NCR's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Goodbye. What about...
Yes, goodbye.
Well, I still have a message for him. Yo.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Yes. I have an invoice for you from Alice McClafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Just the invoice. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
I kind of don't like him, but at the same time, he's alright. Just patronizing. Alright. So.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Why do you ask, Miss Plastic Hair Woman? Why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22, and I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope. He didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Okay. Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Okay, well, thanks. I have some questions.
Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything else about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
A ghoul, I assume? Exactly how old is Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keeley and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because, well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
Oh, that's good. What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Goddamn. That was a poor impression. What do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
I see. So Dr. Hildern takes credit for your work.
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Hildern mentioned the followers of the apocalypse.
My father...
Oops.
Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
Wait. Damn. I hear the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
Alright, goodbye.
Right. Stay safe.
Alright, well, that's interesting. We need to find Keely, then. So let's see. I mean, this is obviously going to take us all the way up northwest. Deliver the invoice. So she's back here. And Keely and the vault is all the way... Oh. Well, there's vault 22. It doesn't actually show us a route there. That's odd. I mean, it doesn't point there. Find the source of the radiation. We could go there and do that, but... Yeah, I guess we can do that. So let's get out of here. And, or we can just use the train. No, not now. We're gonna go to the camp, well, back to Camp McCarran. And then go to Vault 34.
This one looks pretty tough.
Ugh. Ugh. Golden Gecko. I think it crippled his legs or something.
Was that all?
Bloody hell. Alright, well, that was the Golden Geckos here. Alright, so let's go to the vault. Don't really like this vault. Well, for now...
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Well, hopefully not, because that would be kind of a problem. Alright. I kind of don't like this place because it's got so many different ways to go, and the underwater part. Ugh. I don't like radiation. Radiation! Well, we'll stay away from those for the moment. And if we get to any really irradiated parts, then we'll just use, you know, Radax and the radiation suit and stuff like that. In fact, I'm gonna take Radax right now. There. I mean, you know, the minimum amount of radiation taken is still 1 at all times, unlike Fallout 4 where you can completely stop radiation, I believe. But, well, it's fine. Ugh, vault security guard. Right, so it's down... It's the terminal. What's here? Warning flooding, warning reactor log. Okay, I forgot how to get there. I guess we just jump down, see where that leads us. Oh, down here maybe. Let's see. Wasn't there a lot of ghouls over here? Yeah, there were a lot of feral ghouls here, weren't there? Oh yeah, these guys. But we've already killed them all, so... So... this is where we need to go. Ugh. Here. Requires key. Oh, damn it. Where do I get the bloody key? Overseer's office. Damn. Must be somewhere. Oh, I haven't taken stuff from here. There we go. Overseer's office. Key. I guess I'll just have to look it up where to find the key. Your dehydration level has increased. This is empty. Well, we don't want the dehydration, do we? So we're gonna drink some purified water. Or I can just dive into the radioactive stuff they have here and drink that. Alright, well... I don't think I'm gonna find the key like this. I guess I could go over here. Let's see. Let's do the rebreather and the spacesuit, which will give us more radiation resistance.
Don't you like me anymore?
And of course also quick save. Requires key again. The key must be here somewhere. There's bottle caps that I never took. Vault technician, who's seen better days. There's a dresser here. Don't think that would have a key. I don't suppose it's just gonna be floating somewhere. Well, what's it over here? That's everything. But I think there's another, ooh. Wait a second. What's this? I can't get through. Yeah. I think there's another flooded area, wasn't there? I'm just gonna keep the rebreather on for now. I look weird. And, see if I can find any more areas that are flooded. What the hell was that? That's weird. Utility. Well, it's obviously not gonna be here. I mean, it could be, but... Log. First of all, the armory need to the pollution control. Activate pump station. Oh! Huh. I don't remember this. I mean, obviously, because we've never activated it. That's interesting. Stem back, super stem, blah, blah, blah. I don't want all that. Well, that's a little bit promising. Maybe now we can actually find what we're looking for. Oh, that was weird. Didn't this require a key before? Oh no, this now goes to the... Ah, there we go. Excellent, now we're gonna find the key. Nice. I like it. Huh. There's more enemies. How the hell did these guys survive if this was underwater? Well, I guess it wasn't. Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. They didn't like that. 2 bobby pins. Hello. Ah! It's not very nice. Come on, reload. Ow. Ow. He's not very happy. Vault security officer. He was not very happy. And he was quite beefy. Not very nice. Wait, isn't this where we came from? Yes, this is where we came from. So... didn't have anything I really want. Where are we going to find the key? Well, this is pretty cool. Activate terminal. It's the same stuff as before. This thing ain't locked. There we go. Alt 34 security helmet. Don't really want that. Alright, excellent. So now we don't actually need the key. The frig. I actually want to see what this is like, this armor. Damage threshold 9. It's pretty poor. Oh, it's great. It's another one like... Whoa, that was a nice shot. They have some weird-ass sounds going on. Kill it with fire. Do it. Yeah. Don't like these things one bit. Where's my sunset sarsaparilla? And I'm actually taking 2 radiation here per second, despite the fact that I have the radiation suit on and the red X. Right, so now we can get to the overseer's office, which is up here. Alright, where is the overseer's office? It's past here, isn't it? And I do need some right away now. And some more sunset sarsaparillas. Right away, please. Thank you. The free radical perk. Alright. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we are going to continue in the next part, where we actually find the source of the radiation, hopefully. I'm guessing it's the reactor. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.